Welcome back, world. Chat,
Welcome
YouTube,
black.
Facebook, everybody. Welcome to another episode with the Triple R's Life Podcast. I am your main man, your host, Big Man Be Thinking, aka BMBT, aka Them Thoughts Be Processing. What's going on with my man down there? Old head, what's going on with you?
Had some technical difficulties this morning, so I'm happy to be here and glad to get everything working.
That's what's up. What's up? What's going on with my man over here with the C on his chest?
Straight, you know what I'm saying? Another day above ground, get the heart pumping.
All right, and what's your name again,
Triple
fella?
L, big
Dang.
dog,
Big dog.
He asked
big
him what his
dog.
name was. He asked
I
him what
thought it
his
was
name
ant
was.
dog, ant dog.
Like,
You know,
like, like, like.
life.
I just
That's
said,
what.
I
Yeah,
just,
life. That's
just,
your name. Living
yeah.
in fear of existing. And
All day,
KD,
every day.
you just KD. KD with the hoodie, or KD without the hoodie. However you want to put it. That's what we put you at. You all right?
Say, just put
I
the,
never wanted
hey,
that liquid to spill out of that cup. If you knew how hard with my mind I was trying to make that liquid roll out of that cup and down your chest.
hey,
Oh
hey,
my God, I was
Hey,
hey,
trying so
KD,
hard. So hard.
KD.
I'm gonna do it one day. Hmm?
Say no, say nothing but greatness.
Man.
nothing
KD
but
with the hoodie.
greatness. So,
Man.
did you get you one of them drinks again?
Yeah, that's what you get after you put in
Oh,
some good work.
no. This weekend will just be
Oh,
on regular weed. As a matter of fact, let me get my regular weed as we speak. Lord have mercy.
All right, how
Yeah, I
y'all
wasn't.
weekends was, fellas? How start with you, man? What's going on for your weekend? What you got cooking?
weekend over with. It's time to go back.
I
My
know.
past, dude. Every day is a grind. Every day is a hustle for me. I'm never gonna be stopped. I'm never gonna sleep. Just keep going.
Sleep when you're dead, huh?
Okay, all right. But I feel you though.
You know what I'm saying?
What about your weekend, KD? How you doing?
It's pretty good. I'm blessed. Hell, we had a spot. Was that Friday night? One of the nights. Well, hell, I was up and this dude then went to sleep and woke back up, and I was still up,
Mm.
Shit, you already know
laughing
how that
about
be.
talking to the future.
Man, hey, that
I mean,
shit
I
was
guess I'm doing it
crazy.
right now.
That's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? It was I was up at 1. You was still in the past. That was a Thursday.
It was like a
You
quarter to
were
midnight. Yeah,
Yeah, it was Thursday for you. It was Wednesday for you, but Thursday for me.
So
That
that's what
shit
it
you,
was
was. Okay,
so you
that's
were
why it
back
that
in
messed
the
me
you
up on the
future.
tripping.
date.
That
You
was
were
true.
back in
Hmm?
the future, huh?
That was crazy.
That's
I
what
Hell
I'm
was
yeah,
talking to
saying.
the
Marty
get.
McFly.
I
It
was talking
felt
to the
like it
past.
felt like you went back in the future,
I was talking to the past.
or you was talking to
Some,
the past.
but sometimes you learn things from the past. Most people don't study the past. They don't study the greats. They don't learn from their past errors. They just keep making the same mistakes over. So,
Mm.
when you hear something from the past, you take heed of that. And that's what I'm learning to do more and more every day.
Well, my weekend was the weekend, same old, same old. You know, actually taking this AI creator real serious. Putting in a lot of work with this, and just creative juices just keep flowing. Uh, y'all might have thought I had a fantasy about animals this week, and like cats. I had a cat little skit I put out there with the little lioness, and I got the pink panther, and I got the what her
I
name,
think
Tina the
that's
tiger.
I think that's so disrespectful though, but that's another thing.
What I do disrespectful now?
Because you got a Black
Nothing.
Panther called Pink. That is wow. And you put blonde hair on her. That was wild.
It
That's
was
just my
wild.
opinion. That's like, that's that what they say, a corporate appropriation. It's almost like you get blackface. Oh
She's a Black
boy.
Panther. She was a
No,
Black
but
Panther now.
no, but you called her a Pink Panther?
I called
That's
it Pink
wild.
Panther for another reason though. So you got to understand why my name came from Pink Panther.
That's
Come on, man.
nasty. If you think about a cat and turtle organs, it's just
See, you just
boy. Hey, you
let's
know
jump
what?
into what we talking
Hey,
about because
hey,
you
did
going
he say that? Hold
everywhere
on.
else.
Hey, listen.
Listen,
So
here
what you
we
name?
go.
So tell us
Here
why you
we
name it Big
go.
Panther
Here
then.
we go.
Explain it. Explain it. Explain your
Go.
logic. You the
Discussion.
one
We
said it.
left off
Yeah, right.
last week. We
Yeah.
left off
Hey,
last
cat.
week
Hey,
talking
cat.
about loyalty.
He said
And
it,
now we're
not me.
back.
It mean a
We're
different
back. We're
meaning.
back
Hey.
with loyalty. We left off with some great, point of views about loyalty. And we're gonna pick it back up. So, we're gonna pick it up with the discussion. Family versus loyalty.
You
Should
want to lead
family
off?
always come first?
Hey, you lead off. Be the off the
Should family
blocks.
always come first? No. And you know how I can say that because I've always heard blood is thicker than water, and that's not absolutely true. I treat people now. My family have more of an effect to me that I love them. I was born with them, raised with them, but as a man, as a human being, I can't stick behind you if I know you're just. I don't want to sound like I'm
You
I
sound like
want
a
to say this
backjacking.
right. I want to say this right. My brother, for example, I use my brother, my blood brother. Attitude, we two different people. He's a grenade. I'm a stick of dynamite. He can go off any moment. Just a little thing. And that situation I know me and him have been in where his mouth popped off quick. And even though he's wrong, I've stuck behind him. But because I'm saying the same thing, and I think I'm
Yeah,
contradicting. I'm contradicting what I'm trying to say.
very much
Does
so.
family come first?
You got to give an example
Nobody
of
gonna
where.
fuck with my brother. I just got yeah. I just got to
So
So
you're saying
I
the
got
opposite.
yeah,
yeah.
so yeah,
Family's thicker than loyalty.
I'll put
right.
it
Can I
like
say
this.
something?
Go ahead.
Just real quick. That saying that you said in the beginning, it's so crazy that you said that because that saying is misquoted very often. Blood is thicker than water. The full saying is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
Mm.
Mm. Go ahead, bring it down for
So
us.
it's already telling you that the blood that you break with your brothers, the ones that you meet, the ones that you're gonna meet along this journey on earth, is thicker than the blood that you
The
share with the
with the
brothers that you had
womb.
out of the same womb, the waters of the womb. That's the blood is thicker than water.
Mm.
People always flipped it to make it think like, oh, your family is thicker than water. Everybody else is water. No, 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 no. Your actual blood family, that's the water. Y'all share the womb.
That's
Y'all have
crazy.
shared the same waters, and the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. So,
That's crazy. You
Well,
said that though.
I put it like this. I before y'all want to go, nobody gonna fuck with my brother. I don't give a damn what difficulty we have. Me and him bump heads all the time. But at the end of the day, I would not let nobody fuck him if he's right or wrong. So that's my loyalty to him. And the same, I know
even
he'll
if he
do the
was
same for
wrong,
me.
even if he was wrong,
Even if it was wrong, that's the line I cannot cross.
So
If he was wrong,
so blood
that
is thicker
right
than
there, you know,
blood is thicker
I've
than
done it
water.
before. And the reason I say that because I've done this before with him. When I've known he's been in completely wrong, it didn't matter.
So that
You're not gonna fuck
means
with. Now I tried to this diffuse this situation. It didn't jump to be ugly. I always try to diffuse it, but at the end of the day, it was letting no, you ain't gonna do nothing to him. Whatever he
you the
done you
opposite.
wrong at, you're not gonna do nothing to him. I will fix it. Let me fix it, but you're not gonna do nothing to him.
So basically, you saying that blood is thicker than water.
With my brother, I can say that now because there's
I
family members.
mean,
The reason I say that because I have family members that would tell you, "Oh, he won't give a fuck about us. That hey, he'll let us go." And
so
I
it's
because I
circumstantial.
have cut family members off I don't fuck with. Point
But
blank.
you
It don't I
you
don't care. But my
see,
brother, my only brother, I
you
just
got to.
that part I can't let go.
So you got to do it this way. The way you should. to phrase it. You haven't
That's
been
why
put
I
in a
said I
situation.
had to rephrase
No,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying.
no. With family, you gotta have it where you have two people you're loyal to where they get into a altercation. Say if you had loyalty, if Katie or me got into it with your brother, and your brother is wrong, but you say you loyal to both of us, then that's where that situation will make you choose because you say you loyal to
Mhm.
both, and then you'll have to choose which one you'll be loyal to. So what
So,
you're saying, so what you're saying
perfect
is that
example. Perfect example. What you're saying. If that ever happened, I would do my best to disescalate the whole situation.
Okay, so
We're
if it
going.
came
We're
down
gonna
to it,
kill
then
it.
what happens?
We're gonna kill it.
If it
We
came
gonna
down to it,
kill
then
it.
what happens?
it's a
If
choice.
it come down to it, which I God, I hope it never ever
I
happen. I would
know,
have to
I
go.
know.
You're right.
You
I
got
would have to go with my brother.
they gonna
I'm
be
just being
jumping
honest
me.
with y'all.
They
That's
gonna be
my.
jumping
I
me.
would have to. Yeah,
So now,
it would.
They
But
gonna
so
be
I
jumping
here
promise
me.
goes
you,
my
my heart
here goes my
telling
question
me
to you
if it
though.
ever came to it, I wouldn't let it get that far. And I would
My
actually
question
be
though
hurt if it
is,
got that far.
don't you feel like it would be a bigger statement to your brother if you say, "Nah, man, you wrong,"
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying.
you
Whatever
should
I
have a
got to do.
loyalty enough with me
Right.
to know that I wouldn't stand with a stranger against you unless you was dead wrong. At
So
least that's how I
that's
would
what I'm
look at
saying.
it.
That's
Like
that, and that's the
when I
job. I
turned
said I
against
would
that
discuss,
person,
but
that person should
Ant
recognize,
gave me an
like, damn, he'll
ultimatum.
never
What
turn
if
on
you
me.
couldn't do it? That's the
That's
ultimatum
right.
he just gave me.
That's
What if
That's
you
what
still
I'm
couldn't do
saying.
it?
In that position, when I
he still
step to the other side,
he's still saying he choosing. He choosing. He said I will check my brother because he's wrong.
I will check
He's
my
lit
brother.
Yeah, I
he
would
literally
check my
said
brother. I
so then
would
you're
check.
choosing. So you it's not
You're choosing
in
the
that sense.
opposite.
You
Huh?
see you
You gonna
confused.
ride with him. You gonna ride with him to hell in the handbasket. Thelma and Louise off the clip.
Okay.
Rick,
But if I said
Lucy and
okay,
Ricky.
so let me hear what y'all say because y'all gotta understand what
I
I'm
would
saying.
choose. I would. If I had my brother and I had one of you guys, and my brother was dead wrong, I'm checking my brother because that right there lets me know right
See,
there.
that's not fair what you
Uh,
just did that because you said I had to I can. What if
uh,
it didn't escalate between us?
and
Then who are you choosing?
I just said
You choosing
I'm
who?
I'm choosing y'all. I said that.
I didn't hear you say that.
I
Damn.
did.
Okay.
I said I'm grabbing my brother up. Hey, no,
No. See, I think
I'm
me and
not.
you hearing something totally different. Because of what you're saying, I would do to my brother. I would grab my brother up. But if y'all could not get past it, that's the part I'm trying to get to. It just
you could.
can't. By me
I,
grabbing him,
I,
yoking him up,
I'm,
does
I'm,
not stop it.
I'm, I'm, I'm physically in front of him, and if you want to go through me to get to him, you going through me. So guess what? I'm in the middle now. Deal with me. Deal with me. That's loyalty. I done done it before.
I was
When
about
my
to say
brother's
I've
in the
done it.
right, when my brother's right, now
I've
my
done
brother
it.
right, I'm cracking your jaw. Cause now
That's a whole different
you
subject. That's
wrong.
different.
You wrong. And if you can't see you wrong, then you go through me. If you want him, go through me. If it's that bad enough, but most times they're gonna be like, you know what? Let's be reasonable. I'm going to choose the person who's right because I'm loyal to both.
Yes.
If I'm loyal to both, I'm choosing the right party. I can't side on the side of wrong because then I'm not loyal. I'm just choosing my blood.
Mhm.
That's it.
That's that. I'm voting for Obama because he's black.
That's that. That's
Because
that. That's that moment where you choosing what you favorite over what's right.
there's
You know that
people
that must.
that I love, that I've had loyalty for, and still have a level of loyalty for, that play on the fact that they know they still have access to that. And they use it against you. And they use it not necessarily against you, like to destroy you, but like they just know that they have that access. They know it. And they
Yeah.
treat you differently because they know it.
So I want to add. I want to add something to this because I'm still trying to process what Ant said. Let's just throw this out there. Me and your brother get into it.
Who right or wrong?
Me and your brother. Me and your brother get
Who's
into
Okay.
it.
who's wrong?
We don't. It just we didn't agree with either one of what we said. We it's just a heated argument between us two. All
Who's
right.
wrong?
Hell, we don't know. You never know who's wrong and who's right. I don't feel. You maybe if it's
Somebody in
clearly
the wrong.
okay. Okay. Here's the thing: if my brother
You
just walked in and say, "I don't like that such and such," whatever, whatever. Now he clearly
So
in the
then he's
wrong.
wrong.
He's wrong. That's clearly in the wrong. That's easy to diffuse. You get what I'm saying? Because nah, I know, man, you wrong. You don't know. First of all, you disrespecting me by even coming in and doing that. So now me and my brother got an issue. You get what I'm saying? But let's just say both of us don't like each other because how somebody look. Let's just say that this is how. Hey man, why you looking at me? Why you looking at me? Did now conversation doesn't start popping off.
so who said it first? That's who in the wrong.
Do it
That's
really
who's in the
matter?
wrong.
That's who in the wrong. That's who's in the
So
wrong.
the person who says it first
Yeah. Because think
is
about that
wrong.
for a second. If you walk into just any random establishment in the world, I don't give a fuck what it is,
Okay,
and somebody is looking at you crazy, in that moment, you have a choice
to
to
say something.
engage
Uh-huh.
or not. So the moment you open your mouth, if this goes south, it was your fault. Because all you had
You
to do,
should. It's not engaged.
you was not engaged.
Okay, good points. Good points. Good points. So I guess what I'm hearing is, and you gonna step in between both. Katie, I haven't heard your perspective on it yet. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go with who's right, or who I unfortunately is I guess this the human element you're adding to it. Whoever's right from my perspective. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with who's right because I don't have time for the back and forth. I've grown to try to be something different in my life. And I don't. I'm gonna deal. I'm gonna try my very very best to deal with the situation as it occurs, so that I don't have to touch it again. I don't have to. I don't have to try to remember how I behaved or how I acted or where I conducted myself because I try to be consistent in those things, so that I know exactly what it was and I can just keep on flowing. I ain't got to worry about that. So in those situations, whoever is wrong, I'm gonna let them know that they're wrong. And if they really on that rage, to where I can't stop them to let them know that they're wrong, whether that's my friend or my blood, the one that's right, we're just gonna. I can let you be the clown in the center ring circus all by yourself. I don't have to perform ever. We choose to. Everything, all that shit is a choice. The conflict, everything. Because then, if Ant step in the middle and say you got to come through me to get to him, and that motherfucker is prepared to come through Ant to get to him. Look at what you done. Look at all this shit we done escalated for nothing. So
So if
I'm not
Ant
gonna do
steps
it.
in between, so that's what I'm saying. So I heard Ant say earlier, I'm gonna get in between, and you got to go through me. So now what you just did is almost damn near you did choose a side to the other person. I
Yeah,
would think
absolutely
because
chose
if you
side.
stuck it, you step in between. In my mind, it ain't that you dis escalating the whole situation. By you stepping in between, like you got to go through me. It ain't even saying you agree with them, but you and that other person mind look, man, you taking his side.
Yes, that's what I want you to think. That's the point.
Oh, yeah.
So now
That's the point.
you two get into it.
So,
So you don't care. So now you can see
uh,
how that could become not
no.
it used to be him and him. It can still be because if you two start getting it, the one that you stuck your neck out there, whose side is he choosing?
In the manner you speaking of, I'm choosing the side of right to the loyalty. If wrong is wrong, right is right. If my brother was wrong in a situation and he's willing to go through me because the process is his elimination is being ignorant at that point, that he's not showing the loyalty to me. He's not showing loyalty to me to understand why would I even take the time to step in between the situation to make this bigger than what it is. If I gotta go against my blood, that mean right now, dude, you truly out
You
of
should
pocket.
really think about what you're
But
doing.
because my loyalty, if
You
I'm saying
are over the
I'm
road.
riding with that one, that means you really done stepped the boundaries and
You
you don't really
wrong.
you stepped out of bounds. So that means I'm choosing when that's why loyalty
You
is
got to think about it.
like
Yes.
when a king said put it like this, what is crazy. A situation happened, say you a king, right? And the knight, right? The knight is supposed to be loyal to the king. And if the king asks the knight to go eradicate his own family because he's loyal, that knight got to go eliminate his family. Because sometimes in loyalty, if they did something wrong, they be executing their own family. Hey, you're wrong. You thought you could get off because I'm in this position of doing wrong. The king that ordered me to kill you, I have to kill you because you're wrong. That's what loyalty is. Loyalty is a part of you where you have to do something that's on the side of right or righteousness. That's why they say, don't use me for my position. If I'm the head of a company and you come in there effing up, and then next thing you know, I'm supposed to have loyalty to your ignorance? I'm supposed to have loyalty because I'm in a position? I'm supposed to have loyalty because you feel that I can protect you in no matter what situation. You're not loyal to me. You're
Well,
not loyal to me.
your two examples, I felt the second one. I didn't feel the first one because then it made me think. Wait a minute now, I feel the second one with the business. That may if you come in and you f up, and you think I'm supposed to take your side because you f up. No, hell no, I'm not taking your side. You came in here and fucked up. But that first example, when you said the king told the knight to go eliminate his family for
Mhm.
what he did, that part how strong you gonna have to be. And you can say I'm
It
loyal to the king all you want.
No,
is
I'm
no,
loyal
it,
no.
to the
it
Because
king.
there's a line.
that they
Correct me if
crossed.
I'm wrong, but there's a line that at some point
They crossed.
you're asking me to kill a family member, say it's a cousin or something like that, that has
Yeah,
done something
He
right.
said
because of my
family. He
position.
said family.
A,
He
Now,
didn't say
right,
family member.
fam, a family member. They did something wrong. They got to be held accountable. You know, best examples of this: the blue wall.
because I feel like
The
you're looking at it like if they sent you home to take care of your wife and kids and eliminate them, because now the king is asking me to cross a different line. Now,
Yeah,
if there's a
right.
law, so now again, now I have to stand up and go, that's not gonna happen. And I need
and
you,
and
out
and
of my loyalty to you and the relationship that
But
we
that's the
have,
king.
that we need to, that I don't
But
give a
that's
damn.
the king.
So then he needs to be prepared to come through me. I am offering you this. I am telling you that
I'm a
you are so
sacrifice.
wrong in this situation that I am willing to sacrifice myself against everything you can bring down on me.
You know,
But
it was almost
hoping
a
that my
situation.
relationship with you, the loyalty, would make you at least talk to me to reconsider and say, damn, maybe I'm making a mistake, because he wouldn't just go against me like that. That's not
Right.
his nature. That's not his loyalty to me. That's not
You
our
know they do that.
relationship.
You know they do that. That they really test people in like in these different countries where if somebody does something wrong, you basically got either you be shunned. You know what's a great example? I don't know whoever talked about Jehovah Witness, right? I don't want to get too much in religion, but if their family member does something against the religion by sinning, they can be shunned. And the family literally have to turn their backs, not talk to them, not fellowship with them due to their transgression. That's how some people they're loyal to that fault. Because
I can see that.
oh, but you can't see
I can't see
because
me wiping them out. You get what I'm saying? If you say I can't speak to them no more, okay.
some people get exiled because of it. Some people have choices. It's a lot of things I see and read over the time where you just you have to understand. That's like You could put me in a different situation where I'll choose my family member. Say they did something in the law, and I had to get them out. I'm gonna be loyal to my family. I'm not loyal to the law. Right, wrong, or indifference. I'm be honest. If my daughter do something crazy, I'm gonna be pissed, but I'm loyal to her. See, I think you don't want to face me when I'm not loyal to you. And I had many a situations where I was loyal to and fought with many people. I kind of met my old lady with that situation.
What if a
Being
stranger
loyal.
treats you better than your own family?
You say what?
I'm sorry, repeat
What
that.
if a stranger treats you better than your own family?
You got problems at home, I guess.
I mean, that is the basis of the initial question you asked before. In some circumstances.
Yeah, you can have a
I mean, that
stranger.
happens. You realize that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
More than you think,
You want to be on
unfortunately.
camera?
So, so I guess we done answered. Can you be more loyal to your friends than your relatives? And the answer to that would
Yeah.
be
Yes.
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 Okay.
Sometimes you start doing more things with your friend, with your family start feeling jealous, like, oh, you went this or did this or that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
you
don't
don't mess
fuck
with
with me
us like
like that.
you don't mess with us like that. And it's like
Might be a
it's
reason.
like it's like
Why? Why?
you have sometimes connections are built to be in situations where it's just that way. It's just that way. Because guess what? Every family member that you have is not going to have the same process of thought process, how you think, how you act. You're going to go with people that you have more in common with. Hey, I'm more in common to do that. You know what I'm saying? Than this. That's why when the beginning of the conversation is how we build up to be loyal. I said it today. The first building block that you got to start is likability. That's the first base, the first step of the pillar. Second is loyalty. Third is love. Once you get these three in order, because if I like you, cool. Then if I build a trust with you, damn, we can. Then I love you as a brother, as a friend, as a relationship. Because now we didn't synced in all three of these platforms where it grew to be this way. But the first one that's easy to dissolve is like, because sometimes you just don't agree with a person all the time. So like comes and goes. But loyalty, it should stay because you love that person. So you go love, loyalty, like for me. And that's my order. I don't know about y'all, but that's how I see the three building blocks in relationship to format.
Okay. Can money change loyalty?
No, I'm gonna answer that for me. No. Because then if money changed loyalty, then you're never loyal. If money could break up what we consider to be unbreakable, because once again, if you go through the steps, I like you, I'm gonna build trust with you, and now we forever rocked locked in.
That's a hard one. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. I feel where you coming from. I want to say yes, but then there's a part of me saying hell no. And the reason I say hell no because shit, it's a big reason. I'm saying hell no. I just thought about it. I mean, because
Wow.
money between, if you know what I'm saying, little money. And when I ain't no let me change that because ain't no money little.
Rephrase this.
Ain't no money
Rephrase
little.
this.
Ain't no money little.
I think you
But
need to rephrase the question a little bit.
it's right.
Okay.
Can money
Okay.
change loyalty? Right.
Okay.
I'm not gonna break up our friendship over a little bit of money. I just won't fuck with you. I won't give you no more money. But goddamn, now there's a big chunk of money. That's what I said. There's a big. If I gave you money on depending on you saying you gonna give it back, and I knew that was money that I had saved or saved my house, or but I knew you was in that, and you promised, yeah, I got it back to you, and then all went well for you, whatever the hell is, and then all of a sudden you just didn't pay it back. Yeah, that just fucked up. Yeah, the loyalty would be gone, and I can't fuck with you no more. It ain't about my loyalty staying. I'm like, you know what? I just don't fuck with you about the money no more. I just feel there got to be a price somewhere. That's my honest
So,
opinion about that. It's a price somewhere. And I
so
ain't that type of person that
lo-
got that type of
okay.
price because I don't have that type of money. But if I did and you kind of fucked me over it, I couldn't fuck with you no more. That's my opinion on that because, there's no way y'all can tell me if y'all loan me, if you had to give me $5,000 and I ain't give it back to you, it wouldn't make you feel some type of way about the loyalty.
You know what they say though.
No,
It's
go
a rule.
ahead.
It's a rule about that.
What's
If
the
you
rule?
don't got it, if you don't have
You
it to
don't got
lend,
it, you
don't.
don't give it.
You, so that right there in that sense of matter, if that's going to take me under two, hey, bro, I can help you out with this little, but I can't afford to give you a lot. See, if we putting a price tag on money. We put a
But you
price
know
tag on loyalty.
there's different levels to that though. Because there's some people that you're willing to take that risk for.
Very much so, because
I know that sounds crazy
if
because
I see that
but
person
I've
in
had people do
need,
it for me. Yeah, I
I,
know. What I'm saying
I,
I've had people do it for me. But we both got families on the line, and they took that
yeah.
risk, knowing that if I and both and voiced that to me, like, bro, I'm really taking a risk doing this. Like, dog, I need this back. Shit's gonna not be nice on my side if you don't get that back when you're saying that you're gonna get that back.
But I
And
think
now
that
the
don't even.
loyalty between those people, I gave that. Obviously, I handle my business, but
But I just
they
don't
took a
think
risk. They
that.
took a hell of a risk.
I don't. I really don't think that when it comes down to it, when you loyal, that does not play a factor because you build on like discussion like this is like, say if I hit the lotto today, right?
Mm.
Both of y'all will be receiving a check by the end of the day tomorrow
Now you
because
say
I feel
that.
I'm
What did he
being
say?
I'm just
What did he
saying you say
say?
that.
so
He said we both get a check at the end of by the end of the week if he hit the lotto.
Okay. You
because
don't
that's
believe him? Do you believe that?
I believe him. I believe him. I believe him. Yeah, I believe him. Why? Yeah, because I ain't no damn way. Because he know I got
Boy.
his address. He know I'll be there for the
damn.
end of the week. So,
But wait, what you gonna do though?
hey,
You can't
hey,
just show up like the Katrinas
yeah, I
on the
can't just show up.
Boondocks.
Hey, man.
You
Hey, I'm holding you to that, dog.
can't-
Hey, I'm testing your loyalty right now. You told me if you hit the lotto, it would be a check in the bank. It would be a check down here by the end of the week. I haven't received it yet.
bro,
What's going
bro,
on?
bro. If I hit the lotto, you'll never have to worry about anything else in your life. If I hit the lotto for that amount of money, you'll be taken care of. Because
If
in
I had the
some of
lotto,
my
I'm gonna give you
family,
some money, but I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm telling you
some
right now, I'm
it's
flying to where
some
you at. We gonna
it's
tussle.
and this is go and
We
this
gonna
goes back to
roll
the
in the
original
dirt.
and, and this goes back to the original question. It's some family members
Ain't gonna get nothing.
that won't receive nothing, but they won't even see me. I'll be a
They gonna get
ghost.
exactly what they've been getting.
A
Nothing.
ghost. They don't even know I exist, and that's not to say like I don't care for them or love them. It's just that I have a bond. I feel like if we do it, I think me and KD was talking about it. If we was able to launch this to the moon, we'd be doing a podcast in the room together. We'd be all in the studio. We wouldn't be separate.
Absolutely.
If we had the money, hey, man, where were we going? Where we living? I already told you. See, this the fact that people don't know. It's like I even said, bro, I got a connection with you strong. It's like, shit, I moved to North Carolina on a strength because you know what? My job down there, shit, the weather better down. Why would why would I move down there? For what reason? I know nobody. That's somebody taking a risk because somebody else you loyal to is down there that you trust to say, you know what, I'm going to pick up and move my family here because we got so much of a bond, so much of a good relationship, so much of a good rapport. I'm willing to pick up and move. That's a sign of loyalty because they trusting you. Hey, I'm coming down on the strength of you, only you, because I know nobody else.
so
That's
so
loyalty.
so let me ask you this: have you ever seen someone who switch up after they got a little money?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean,
And you know what? I've seen it off of just a little bit, and I thank God for that. Because the one time it happened, the little bit that they showed out for was just what they thought was just the tip of the
I
iceberg. So
I
go and enjoy
don't.
yourself and
But
Mm.
see,
run
but
along.
see, I don't even look at money that way though. I look at money as like I think I matter of fact, once again, I don't know if I told you or both of y'all. Money is not a means to the end for me. My happiness and my peace is the end for me. If I can make enough to go on vacation and be satisfied and be comfortable and enjoy life, my joy with people I rock with surpasses anything else than that. Like money don't make that happiness for me. You see a lot of rich people be miserable. They fake it. They tell you I'm miserable, I'm depressed. What? You're rich. But if you had people around you that you can enjoy to spend your time with, that's real loyalty. That's a bond that you can't, that money don't
Money
translate.
can't buy.
That's different. That's when you know you got real, that's when you recognize real and you got loyalty, you got love, and you got like. When you could just say, you know what, money don't move me. But if the money move you, then you gotta look in the mirror and say, am I really loyal? Or I'm just there for the beneficiary to gain some, to absorb or take and not I'm not really loyal to the such. That's when you gotta really test people loyalty.
And
It was like a that
that
leaves a scene
leads to
like in
what I was getting.
Ghost. You remember Ghost and Power
Yeah.
when they was beefing, but they still had a loyalty to not they was mad. They was ready to take each other head off. But then at the end you saw like this. His loyalty is like, Ghost, I didn't know that you was going through all this. And he said he was hurt by that. He lost a brother over it. That's some real tight mess right there. You know what I'm saying? So loyalty is very big in my life.
I
Loyalty and
think
love
we
and like
I think we all going through a little something like this right now because I asked y'all brothers this the other day about our social life. Do you think success reveals who's really loyal all along?
Yes.
So, I mean, we talked about it. Not going to name platforms. We ain't gonna name platforms here, but I think
well
I see.
hold on. I need to hear that one more time because I didn't answer to that yes. But say that
I
one more time
said,
for me.
do you think success revealed the really? I mean, do you think success revealed who was really loyal all along? When people see you trying to do things, seeing you're trying to elevate yourself and you're trying to make moves, do you see the people who's really rocking with you that you thought was rocking with you, or do you see other people that probably really kind of like show their true colors? Because when you wasn't
See,
doing nothing, everything was
I
fine and dandy. But when you're moving,
I think how do the person that is gaining success act towards if a party is standing still and one party is elevating? It's how does the party act to do the other party's success dictates to how they treat others. Because if a person is moving and other people are standing still, and the person who's moving forward is like they're bigger than what they say their loyalty is, it's a different way of looking at it. Because the way I look at it, if I become, if I move one, y'all move one. If I move two, y'all move two. If I move three, it's a unit. It's you can't play football with the quarterback, everybody on the line, and the wide receiver can't run 10 yards back and not be a penalty. If we're not moving as a unit, success is subjective. It's all about how I feel. If I feel like if I'm moving faster, I may say, hey, I'm gonna slow up because I want this thing to get I want it to if I'm doing it as a click, I'm doing it together. It's kind of interesting because I take the C on my chest, the Cavs, right? Them brother was loyal to the fault where you see that when they came together again because of that brotherhood. I'm gonna take you with me. LeBron takes his teammate. Hey, I'm gonna put you on my back. It ain't just me, it's them. I'm sorry to put it this way, and most people may not like it. It's the Michael Jordan LeBron conversation again. I'm willing to pass the ball because you're open to make the shot because I'm not being selfish with the success. You win, I win. If I win, you win. But if you say I'm it's all on me, then it goes into the am I showing my true colors? My success could actually show that fuck it, I really don't need y'all because I'm moving on. So
And he
I look at
did.
success. I can see success being a determining factor of how you look at others. Because once you get on top, you can start saying, you know what, man, they not rolling in my leg. I'm there. But if I'm loyal, hey, no, where we go, I break bread. I'm a I'm gonna pass it. One for me, one for me. And then the person who being successful, one for you, one for you, one, two, two for me. One for you, one, two, three for me. They're rather stack their plate up instead of spread the wealth. That's how I look at it when you being successful. I'm not gonna never leave my team behind. I never taught that in football. I was never taught that in lifting weights. When I move, you move. We move together. So successful is if I'm successful and my team ain't successful, then I'm not successful. That's like you can look at LeBron James' team. Rich Paul met him when he was younger. Maverick met him when he was younger. His team, they moved to be successful. All of them got their businesses, and they're all thriving. His
What about
team
you,
moved every
Katie?
year. And the team that
Hmm?
failed before, hold on, a team that failed, look at Money Mayweather. All about me. All about how I got. Now he can't depend on the people he grew through or used to Leonard Ellaby, the other guy, I can't think of his name right now. His team, they weren't breaking bread together. Yeah, I'm my bad. Go ahead. I
What
apologize.
about you, Katie? What's your
I
thoughts?
answered. I answered before. I told you. Just to make sure we clear, what the question one more time was?
Question
What?
was the success reveals who was really loyal all along. I think Ant
Absolute damn
answered a little
little.
bit of it, but he went to talking about his like the team he hangs with. But I'm talking about outsiders. I feel I'm talking about outside life. People we might have everyday conversations with. What's up, bro? Yeah, how you doing? How you doing? Hey man, what you doing? Same old, same old. All right, man, I'll holler at you later. What's up, bro?
Mhm.
What's going on? Same old, same old. All right, man, I'm gonna holler at you later. What's up, bro? Hey man, I'm trying a new thing out and I got a little something going.
It shows who you are. It shows who they are. And here's what you have to
Yeah.
understand. It's so funny that as this stuff started, if you think about it, one of the things I even said, and I still am right now, I don't really push this to my friends and family at all because I don't expect them to view me outside of a perspective other than who they have already built me to be. And sometimes that's very hard when you're trying to change, when you're trying to
Mhm.
be viewed as doing something bigger or better, because you know your value and you know your worth. Sometimes you have to reset. And sometimes within that reset, you don't allow. So some people you thought would help you. I'm not gonna say that none of my friends or family that I associate with have anything that know about this or subscribe or will see this video. Some of them will, but those that will are the ones I already knew was gonna rock with me. Because anytime I've
Mm.
ever tried to show growth, they've supported my growth, whether it be minor or major. They've always been in my corner. They've always been loyal to me. The other ones, I didn't expect it from them anyway.
That's
So I don't
uh,
even, if they make it, they make it. And good for you. I hope you do. But that's that whole, I feel what's for me is for me. So I don't, they even tell you when you start in social media stuff like this, don't put your friends or family because they don't see you the
but see,
same.
but see, I
Let them
think the
catch
question
on later.
but see that I think that kind of strays away from the question a little bit. Not I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying, but his question is contradictory
It
to
doesn't
the
reveal
topic
them, right?
It's
because
revealing, right? It was
no, no,
revealing. Go ahead.
Because only way you reveal something to somebody, and the topic of conversation we're talking about is people I'm loyal to. If it's a regular
Mm.
degular person that I hey and bake, I don't expect them to they go yes, they were gonna treat me different anyway, because guess what? I'm not in the same pitfall as them. If I start moving on from those people, I expect them to do that. Because I really don't rock with you. But it's the people I rock with, if they start acting different, then that's why I say the question is kind of like, because the topic is loyal. Is the people we talking about I'm loyal to, or these are just regular degular people? Because if it's regular degular people, then it doesn't matter. Only consistent people I'm worried about is the people who's loyal. And that's where the question is kind of like, it's throwing me for a loop. Are we talking about people we loyal to, or are we just talking about regular degular people? In your question, if I may ask.
I think you can talk about both. I see your point of view, what you made, and I feel KD point of view. But the question in itself is saying, does it reveal? Meaning, me and you, all of us, we can't use us three as an example because we know the loyalty between us. But let's just put our outside people in this right here. Just outside people that we rock with, but everyday conversation might go by and stuff like that. But then we're starting to move a certain way. Okay.
I have
Go
like
ahead.
a
You got
I
something else you
had
want to add?
I had a situation where a person I was loyal to, and we broke away from people that, what I'm saying, once we start having a different type of mindset, we moved. And this was at when I was back at one of my old jobs, and we broke away from that, like even like sitting in the lunchroom with them in the cafeteria, where we just felt like, and they felt a certain way about us moving when they thought that, we was all locked in as one, but we kind of and separated from that situation. But things move.
A couple of examples for loyalty to me could be like, I guess, a friend defends you when you're not in the room. We talked about that last week. I don't have to be around. If you hear somebody say something about me, are you gonna stand up for me, or you just gonna let it
Can we expand on that?
go ahead?
What if it's true?
Oh man,
Ooh,
oh, boy.
ooh,
Let me look at the ceiling. You know what? I
hey,
need I need to paint the walls, cause boy.
hey,
You know what? What time is
What
it?
if it's
We
true?
we over the time.
We
hey,
all over the
hey, no,
time.
no,
Whoa!
let's answer
We
on that
all.
because that's a good one. So, but if you loyal
Ooh,
to me, do you speak on it or do you let it slide?
I'm asking you that, like, if
Yeah.
somebody has formed an opinion about somebody, or somebody did something, you do something. You my partners, but you did some shit that was like, man, that was some fuck shit. Why you do that? And maybe
I'm a
it's not on the situation. Let's clarify. Maybe it's not to the level of stealing somebody money or something like that. But
I
maybe it's just everyday occurrences. Maybe just in an everyday setting and situation, you might be a
it
habitual line
depends.
stepper,
Okay, I put it this way,
and somebody
and
talks shit about you. You're not around, and somebody like, man, I can't stand that.
if
What if
somebody
it's the
talking about
truth?
you,
What if they telling the truth?
I put it this way: if it's serious enough and you're not around, I'm gonna check it,
Even if it's
regardless,
true.
even if it's true. The reason why I'm gonna check it, and depends on how serious it is. If I'm talking to another loyal person, how can I put it? Like I say, it
If
depends on the
you got a
circumstance.
homie that you got love for that be lying all the time, and you in a conversation with third homie, and her third homie say, Man, that boy be lying. I can't stand his lying ass. And
I
he
got
might
I
not be
got
as tight with that person as you. But in your mind, you like, "This dude be lying. He be lying." But
I will have to. Okay,
now I use
everybody,
lying as a
hold on. I'm gonna put it this way.
Mhm.
Say, chat viewers, we all be on the game and we be all on this. It's called a party chat. And if somebody coming there and speaking ill will of the person that is not part of my loyalty group, quotation loyalty group, I had to
Mm.
check them. I'm gonna check them because you know what? Regardless, right, wrong, or indifference, I'm gonna check them because one, you my partner, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
let you know, like, hey, you know, you be doing some fuck shit. Excuse my language. You be doing some messed up stuff, but I feel like this is going on. Hey,
But
dial
don't
it
they
back a
make you
little
look
bit.
fake to that
It,
third person, to the third
it,
party? But if it's
it,
clear that that person is
it's
whatever
dead
they are
wrong.
accusing
Yeah,
them of, or
yeah,
they're
yeah,
doing it,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
remember,
yeah,
they're dead wrong. We're
yeah,
coming back to that
yeah,
before.
yeah,
They dead
yeah,
wrong.
yeah, 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 yeah. But it depends on
Who
the
is the
loyalty factor.
person throwing the
Yeah,
accusation?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because
Okay.
if it's just a
Okay.
if it's just if it's a regular deckler, oh, he gonna catch it. Man, shut the hell up, man.
Okay.
What you talk about? Because I didn't see. Loyalty that got me in trouble. Lord, boy,
So we running up on
Lord,
some.
Why
Well,
ask the
we
question?
press for time. We press for time.
hey,
So what I
loyalty
want
that
to do,
got
I
in
want to ask some. I
trouble.
want to throw some provoking questions
Ooh,
out there.
boy, loyalty got my blood in
Would
trouble.
you
I got
stay if loyalty? No. Would you stay if loyal costs you money to somebody? Would you stay in that type of relationship if it costs you money all the time?
I
yes.
have.
You
What are you
have.
talking about? Are you ain't you married?
Boy,
What are
boy,
you
what are we
talking
talking
about?
about?
Okay, all right. So
What
we
are we
Yeah,
all
doing?
say
yeah,
yes.
What are
So
we
there are
real
some
talking
quick,
relationships
about?
that I'm willing to stay
real
in that
quick.
gonna cost me some money.
Start with KD, then I'm gonna answer the question. What is the biggest betrayal you ever experienced?
That's something I can't even, boy.
Yeah, I can't talk
Boy,
about that on
I can't
camera,
talk about that.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Boy.
I can't talk about that on camera. I'm
Because
not
the links I'm willing to go through is
Wow. So we
that's
just got
very
to.
unfortunate, but I can't talk about that on camera, sir.
Okay. Hey,
that had
You
to
KD,
be
let
on
call me
me
if
ask
you
paper.
you.
want to know the
Hey,
story, though.
hey, hey, listen, that had
I'm
to be on
loyal enough
paper.
to you that we can talk about it, but it ain't for
We
the internet.
we had to have a paywall for that. If you want
Hey,
the
can
information, you had to pay. You had to get it. We had to have a subscription plan where if you want to hear those type of stories, you got to pay me. It gonna
Exactly.
cost.
It's right
okay,
there.
well we'll skip that
Right.
question. Next question I want to get to. Can trust ever be fully rebuilt after betrayal?
No. You only get one time to be you. Nothing will never be what it was.
Yeah.
Once you break it,
So
it
KD
ain't
said
never.
no.
If you
So if
take a
somebody betray
vase
you one
and
time, that's it.
I crush that
That's it.
vase,
You ain't
I
fucking with
can
them.
glue every piece of that vase back together. But there's lines and cracks and scars from my betrayal there. No matter
Yes,
how solid I try to make it, it
yes.
can never be the same.
Okay.
I say
Hold on. So
yes.
KD say
What
no, and he said
what
he's
you
like,
say? What you say?
I ain't said nothing yet. It's on you.
Well,
What do you
no,
got?
I want you to say yours first.
No. I had
No,
already
go ahead,
called the
go ahead, go.
order out. Go ahead. You know I had already called the order out.
This dude. I say yes,
You say yes.
yes. I may not
Woo.
like you at that point. You question my loyalty, but
Mm.
I got love. See, love is a covenant. See, God loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. So
Mm.
whoever should believe in Him, they should live eternity.
Ooh.
So I have a covenant of love.
Mm.
So my love for that person would say, you know what? You didn't crack liking loyalty in the face, but the love I have for you, I'm gonna hold on to you. That's
Right,
my
but it's
essence.
not the same.
No,
No,
Ooh,
no,
it's
no.
not the same. It's not
It
back to
is.
where it
You
was.
know what it is?
Because see,
It
I
gotta
feel like
be.
that's the separation between us and God.
No,
God's able to
but
love you the same,
no, but
no
guess
matter
what?
what. but
we supposed to
we
but we
trying,
supposed
yeah.
so but that is the factor what I just said.
Let
That's
me
why I
ask
put a
y'all one. I
yes.
got one. I
There's
got one. I
oh,
got one. I
that's
want to
what
put an
hold
example
on.
out there.
Hold
I
on.
want to
That's
put
why I
an
say
example out there. I want to hear
that's why
this.
I say yes.
Let
That's
me put
why
an
I say
example. I'm gonna give
yes.
you an example. Let me
Because
give you an
I
example.
put some I put hold on,
Hold on. I'm gonna give
hold
you an
on. Go ahead.
example. Go ahead. I want to give you an example. I want to see because you saying yes. I got to see how deep. And KD saying no. And I think it's a thin line between this shit because let's say you loyal to somebody, and let's say that person you loyal goes and tell your wife you've been messing around or something.
Was I messing around?
Was you messing around or was you not messing around? But they go and
I'm
tell your
asking,
wife
are they
that.
telling,
But
are they
but
telling the
so the
truth?
question is, even whatever he just said or she said, is that enough for you to fuck with that person again? Or you saying, you know what? Because that love you talking about, that's
Are they
strong
telling
That
the
love. But
truth?
if they cross, if
it's
they, it's a smack in the face towards you.
it's all depends on the loyalty. See, if you're loyal to me, what loyalty you have to that person? That's when
That's
you're
why the
saying
word
what? No,
loyalty
no,
is
no, no, no,
real.
no, no, no. Because that means, listen, are you loyal to both parties now? It depends on where your loyalty lies. If your loyalty lies with me, then what obligation do you have to be loyal to that person? You will have to be that would have to be in some instance that had to be
So
your friend
how?
before.
So if you
Hold on.
saying yes, okay, go
No,
ahead.
I'm even if I'm saying yes. Where if that's say that's your best friend, right?
Okay,
And
and
your
he go
best
to
friend
my
is
wife and
no
tell
no
my
no no no
wife.
no 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 no
Okay, go
no.
ahead, break it down.
Say you got a best friend.
All right,
I got with your best friend,
huh?
but me I got with your best friend.
Wait a minute. My best
Oh
friend, a
my
man or a
god!
woman? Yeah, you
I
losing
just
me now.
said
You wait a minute.
I just said if you had a woman best friend, I
You
literally
didn't
just
say
said it.
woman. You didn't say woman. Yeah, all right. Now
Okay,
we
Flag
continue.
on the
okay,
play.
okay. If you had a woman best friend, you got a woman best friend, right?
Okay.
You got a woman best friend.
Okay.
You
You
got a
have a
problem.
bond. You got a bond with her, right?
Okay.
Y'all been. I get hooked up with your best friend, but me and you done created a friendship, a bond of loyalty and trust, and things will we rock hard now, right?
Okay. I get where you're
That's the
going with
only.
this.
That's the only way that situation could ever feel like you would have to warn her about that situation. In the case where now, yeah, because if I'm out here dogging your best friend and you still got love and loyalty with her, then I can see that happening. And in that case, it's going to test it though, because in the right, we go back to the thing: was that person doing wrong? And then I'll have to look. You stop. As crazy as
Whether
that
you were
sound,
doing wrong or not, though, here's
what
what I'm
that's
getting at. Whether you were wrong or not, if you bring it back together, it ain't never gonna be what it was.
I
I
agree
think
with
that.
Kenny on that one. I
Hold
think
on.
it can't
In a,
be. It
it,
can't
it,
never be the same.
it,
It'll never
it
be
won't.
what it was.
It won't be what
It'll
it.
be something.
It.
It could be close. It can
I.
still be beautiful. It can still work. It can still be successful. It
Because
can
it's
still be
always
love and
gonna be
loyalty
that
and
thought
everything, but
of
they'll
if we
never
get
be
that
what it
close to that
was.
situation, it's always
It'll
gonna
never be
be
what it
that thought in the
was.
back. Wait a minute,
What
they
you will
gonna do me
not do
like that
then?
again?
No.
You ain't never
What
made
you
a
will.
look. You ain't never made a mistake in your relationship that you are still paying for to this day. I'm not
I,
saying that you were
oh,
infidelity. I'm not
I,
saying that you just a mistake. You made a
I
mistake in
put.
your relationship, and you still paying for it. And it's a tender subject. Like don't even reach over there. Just let it go.
Mm.
And I have had the conversation. I put something up. If y'all seen it, I said, "How do you mean a broken heart?" One person said time. Another person said communication of love. That's how I really feel. I think when we hold something and we try to hold it as tight as we can, you start getting a cramp. It start hurting your hand. You got to let it go. Because if you never let it go,
But there's
you can
there's
never, you
always
can
that
never, you can
saying you
never,
can
you
forgive, but
never.
you don't forget.
You
Just
can't
exactly.
forget.
So guess what? If you don't forget, you should learn from your mistakes. If I keep putting my hand on the stove and I keep getting burned, that's on me. That falls on me. That
Yeah,
person
okay,
not
but we're
being
talking
loyal.
about we're talking about the full burn. But what we're saying, when I say it can't never be the same, is I mean somebody, let's say somebody
You
cheated
just
on
want
you,
you
you took
want
them back. Now y'all cool. You're moving forward. Everything is good. Y'all done built together. Y'all are not the same people that you were in the beginning in that or whenever you were in that relationship when infidelity took place.
Mm.
When a sign or a trigger of infidelity or something that might not be right, I'm sneaking behind your back, but it's because I'm planning a birthday party for you, a surprise party with all your family. But
Mm.
I guarantee, and you lying if you say not, at some point, if you come across that person moving funny, your mind's gonna go back to where it was. There was a
yeah,
time when they could have made those exact same plans behind your back, and it would not have triggered anything in you. You'd
Anything.
have kept
I
living your
agree.
life.
I
but
agree.
But after
but
that shit
that's
done happened, even though you've forgiven them and you've moved on and you let it go, when something triggers that hit, it hits and you go, man,
that
come
but
on,
that's
dog,
I
not
think I
again.
think
I done
I
seen it
don't.
happen.
But guess what? I don't think that's not saying the same thing. Then I think I'm seeing it different from y'all. I'm seeing it
Okay.
as I'm saying that is just being intelligent and moving smarter. That's me
No, no,
saying
no.
I'm
Okay,
a,
okay.
but
Right.
my
Wait,
my
wait, wait, wait,
love,
wait,
my
wait, wait,
love,
wait,
my
wait.
love, my
If you
love, my like and
all
loyalty
those
don't
are still
change.
there, but you're moving smarter. That in and of itself is the difference.
Yes, but
So
that
you
don't
were
that.
here,
But guess what?
y'all were here, and now something changed.
But guess
Y'all are
what?
still having a relationship, but how you move in that relationship ain't the way you would have moved had that
Mm,
side never happened.
Hey, but guess what?
It'll
But
never
that's
be the same. It'll never
it.
have that innocence of never
I could.
being
I will.
broken or
I
Oh,
will.
torn.
good. Yeah,
I will.
The
this
I will.
shit
innocence is
good.
I
gone.
will.
I need some
I will.
popcorn.
I will. I will. I will. I will agree with that. But that's the whole reason why it grows. It maybe never being the same. It could become stronger because you could really become
Absolutely.
so. It may be not a
Absolutely. So it
bad.
can never be the same. It really can never be the same.
It won't be the. But okay, I see what you're trying to say. But I'm still
It'll
gonna stick
never
with
be
my.
the same.
I'm still saying yes in the sense that
Because
I
in its
think that
purest form, you never so everything that grows has things that manipulate it. Be it the path
absolutely
of the water that comes to it, be it the water that's poured to it. If you got
or the
a rose and a
ground,
plant, you got to
the
tie
what
certain plants up to make sure they gonna grow
go
straight. You don't got no
straight.
choice. If you don't do it,
Right.
it's gonna grow to the side. But what it was in its natural state, what it was
Yeah.
if it was just a seed that was planted, because that's what all relationships start out as. When we met each other, it wasn't, oh man, we gonna have this friendship and this bond. It was just natural. Hey,
Uh,
what's
uh,
up? Oh, this me, yo, blah, blah, blah. So as it grows, it's doing its own thing. It's growing as
uh,
it sees. But if you do
okay.
something to alter that growth pattern, it'll never be what it was gonna grow to be or what it could have. But that's not to say
If
that you
it,
can't be better or worse, but what it was going to be, that's done.
but see
It's
that
over. It'll never be that.
that brings me up to a different topic that I don't think we have enough time to discuss, I will one day would like to have a sensible conversation on the verbiage I always like to use, free will or predestination in certain things. Was it
Mhm.
meant to happen for me for that way to me to grow stronger? Is it meant for me to have those cracks? Or was it meant to me have a smooth ride? Some things that I still haven't understand or questioned the motive of life about. So, but I still say yes in a sense, but I see your point of view.
All right, y'all. With the closing remarks, remember loyalty ain't about what people say when you're around. It's about what they do when you're gone. What's the definition of loyalty? We need people to start dropping your comments. Please drop your comments down below. Look at what we're talking about and respond to us. You know, we need information. Like you
How about I say,
said,
if you
this is
think we full of
three.
shit, tell us we full of shit.
Yeah, tell us
Don't
we
hold
full
it
of
back.
shit. It's three different minds thinking three different ways. We love to hear your opinions on this. Drop a comment. If you don't like what we said, hell, we want to hear it. Hey, let me know. If you don't like what I said, let me know. If you don't like what he said, let him know. If you love what we said, put a thumbs up.
If you think
It's
all
very
our
simple.
backgrounds should look the same,
Yeah, maybe.
let us know. If they should
Yeah.
all be matching, or if you just think that they should be the way they are, tell us. Let us know. But
You
if you think
know,
I should do something different with my hair, you can kiss my ass.
So,
I
before we
think that's the
leave,
beauty. I think that's the
I'm gonna
beauty of
hand it over
having
to
something
Ant. Go ahead,
different.
Ant.
I think that's the beauty of having, different, because everybody walks different. Everybody have a different thought process, a different way they look at things. You know what I'm saying? I believe I walk in truth a lot, even when it hurts. But you know what I'm saying? I believe that difference is not a bad thing. And we got to stop looking at different as being bad.
Absolutely.
I know a lot of people who used to rank on nerds. No, no, all the nerds got everything. And we looked at them as different. Boy.
We should have been a little nicer to them nerds.
Boy.
Mm. You're taking
We
over.
should have been a little nicer, just a little nicer to your neighborhood nerd.
You know how
Because
fast
he might.
this who thought of, hey, let me just think about face swapping and all this, you know what I'm saying? But we here now. So, what you got planned this week? What's going on in your plan, Big Man be thinking?
Another episodes of Tales from Neon City dropping today. Look, we're dropping them every Sunday. And we're going to start putting a lot more things up for you people to follow. Poster boards. And we just, we're into this. Me, Aunt, Katie, we're putting a lot of goddamn work into this. And we want everybody to join us. Podcast is very important. Listen in on it a little bit. You don't have to look at the whole thing. Just grab something that you like, sip on your little coffee, sip on your little yak, whatever you want to drink on. Because we sipping every day. You see, he got that big orange cup every week. Katie don't have that special drink this week, but
And you had your little teacup today though. You
yeah, I
know,
had a
that's been
teacup today. I didn't have the
I'm a
alcohol today.
little teacup short
I
and
had my damn
some
stuff.
style.
coffee.
Here's my handle.
Shit, let's
Here's
go.
my spot.
Let's go.
Ew.
But yeah, Neon City is dropping. Before we dismiss, any of you fellas got
Dismiss.
any? Yeah, before we
This.
dismiss.
This motherfucker act like we in school.
Yeah, we are. Classes in session
Uh,
right now. We're about to dismiss, but I just
Ooh,
want to go around the room. Anybody got anything they working on? Excited? You know, talk to me,
Will you go?
Katie.
Will you go first? You don't want to lead off? I want to know
Well,
what you got
okay.
going on with your
B,
cat. With your cat. With your.
BMB BMBT Productions. That you will see that. I am starting. See, this is what I'm saying. You want me to go first? I'm going first.
I'm
That's I'm.
listening.
All right, but I do got BMBT Productions. That's my studio. My guys right here, I'm pretty sure they got their production label. Triple R's is this is our baby. This is the foundation where we started at. But I am moving on doing production work, AI
Moving
creative work.
on. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. I just want y'all to know that words do have
See,
meaning.
see.
Words do have meaning.
Oh boy, they
Ain't
treat me
nobody came
like
to
that.
see
Hey,
you,
look,
Otis.
Triple R.
That boy said, look, he can't even keep a straight face. That boy said, I am moving on. That
No,
nigga said,
no.
LeBron, I ain't
I am
taking my
not leaving.
talents
Hey,
to
I am not leaving the
BMP.
five heartbeats. What I'm saying
Ooh,
is,
ooh,
with this
boy.
experience we going through, we learn us brothers. We're learning a lot of things. And I see great opportunities, and I'm always going to share it with my brothers here. But I also want to,
He's
elaborate.
moving on, though.
Moving on up to the
Real,
east side.
but BMBT Production Studio is out there. You know, uh, it's very
What y'all working
it's
on?
working on. Uh, I worked on a novel
Should
this
we
week.
be reaching out to Peter?
Who's oh hell, there you
Look, there you go again. He is
there you
moving
go.
on.
Wha- But yeah. That's just me. What about you, Katie? What you got going on? Tell us something about the gaming world. What you got?
Just got that new college football. Been messing with that, so I'll hopefully have some content from college football pretty soon. Got a player
Okay.
that is going through high school right now. Quarterback hasn't quite reached the draft, or not the draft, but down to my final three schools. So I'll be picking that up, put that on, and
You enjoying
definitely
that?
got. Yes, I am a lot, and I got something coming up with that new Project Pat and Juicy J
Juicy J, they
CD
got
that
an
just
album out,
dropped.
right?
Boy, let me tell you, and I got some fire ready for it. I just got to get it all put together so I can drop it, but just don't play with me. It'll be
What
nice
about
though.
you, Ant Dog? What you got going on?
You already know. I'm just life right now. Just life. You know what I'm saying? Still dropping a little of my workout, stuff, little stuff here and there. It ain't nothing like, where I'm teaching people how to follow. Just me and my daily routines of life, seeing the world for what it is in my daily environment. I'm a man that looks up a lot, you know what I'm saying? I don't walk with my head down, I walk with my head to the clouds, to the stars, to the moon, to the sun. Wherever up is, I want to be there. So I gotta look where I want to go. See, when I look up, that's where I want to be at. So when check out my channel, you're gonna see stuff facing the sky because that's what I'm reaching for. That's my platform. And when I get there, we get there. And I ain't moving on. I'm not trying to get traded off the team. I don't want to be Jalen Brown in this
Oh, don't
instance.
let him make it.
I
We ain't
just,
moving
what I'm
on.
saying, if I hit the lotto today or tomorrow, you will see these three brothers with me, with these two brothers with me. But life is very important, and I want everybody to take a moment. One of my things was touch grass, ground yourself
Mm,
before you take off. Ground yourself to know where you're going, because sometimes you're ready to leave and you don't even know where you're going to your next destination. Your mindset, your thought process, what goes into your thought process to produce what you produce. See, when you have that mindset of where I'm going or where I want to eventually get myself to be, is to be great. So I got to think great and look up.
That's what I'm talking about. Don't run into no pole. So this is what we're gonna
God
do.
dog.
I mean, he
We
look up.
might be back. And then what we gonna do is we gonna have a discussion. Because apparently Beyonce is, is putting
Uh,
out a solo album.
nah,
Quickly.
nah,
So we
nah,
might not
nah.
be
But
here
I
next
am
week.
doing things.
Hey,
Nah, but
it may be just the two. Who Jodeci, Casey and
nah,
JoJo?
not yet.
Uh,
Not
uh,
yet. Jodeci's not up. But
no, no, no. You already gone, B. You already got the first initial out. B. Bye. B. Gone. B.
I never
Low.
leave you, brothers.
B out.
I wouldn't
That
leave
boy
you,
said
brothers,
moving
like that.
on.
Hey,
But you
But
B
did
with
say
the
moving
smooth.
on
I
though.
mean,
Moving on
We will
up.
chalk that up as a Freudian slip and pray
No.
that this ages well. Let's pray that it
Boo.
ages well.
This
all
gonna
right,
age like spoiled milk.
all right. This is another episode from Triple R's Life
Hopefully we'll be
Podcast.
back next week.
We'll be back next week. Over and out.
Oh, hold on.
Damn. What?
I was about to say, are we talked about Tales Me Out City, but are we what we gonna be discussing? Are we doing the third week of this?
We out.